Look out the window at any major U.S. airport and you will likely see this exact plane. Today, Endeavor Air operates 145 regional jets on 750 daily flights, carrying 15 million passengers a year under the Delta Connection banner. Behind that unified, polished corporate exterior hides a chaotic string of aggressive buyouts, pilot strikes, and a grueling trip through federal bankruptcy court. Regional aviation operates on razor-thin margins. A slight fluctuation in fuel prices or labor costs can wipe out a company's entire cash reserve in a matter of months. To survive in this environment and reach its current scale, this specific airline had to die and be reborn across 3 distinct corporate identities. Tracking how Endeavor stayed alive provides a perfect look into the harsh economic realities of how modern regional airlines actually work. In 1985, aviation entrepreneur Michael J. Brady founded Express Airlines One with a single clear goal. His startup would fly short routes to feed passengers directly into the massive hub-and-spoke networks of the major carriers. To connect these minor cities, the company relied on small turboprop aircraft, like the British aerospace Jetstream 31. They quickly secured a crucial code-share agreement with Republic Airlines, which eventually merged into Northwest Airlines. ExpressEye suddenly became a vital passenger artery for one of the largest carriers in the world. That regional feed proved so reliable and lucrative that Northwest Airlines bought ExpressEye outright in 1997. Becoming a wholly owned subsidiary insulated the small airline from early market turbulence, but it also permanently tethered its survival to the financial health of a single corporate parent. In 2002, the company rebranded as Pinnacle Airlines, kicking off a run of aggressive, rapid expansion. The parent company began snapping up other regional carriers, like Mesaba and Colgan Air. By 2007, this massive growth helped Pinnacle secure a highly lucrative 10-year contract to fly regional jets for Delta Airlines. Rising aviation fuel prices destroyed the economics of Pinnacle's fleet. Their entire expansion relied heavily on 50-seat regional jets. When fuel prices spiked, operating these small planes meant losing money on almost every flight, completely exceeding the break-even threshold. This financial strain bled into operations. Pilot frustrations over delayed paychecks and stalled union negotiations compounded those daily losses. Then came the regulatory fallout. The FAA slapped Pinnacle with over $1 million in fines for maintenance corner cutting on their Canadair regional jets. The breaking point arrived in April 2012. Facing an unworkable fleet and massive debt, Pinnacle's parent company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Pinnacle's collapse proved a harsh industry reality. Adding routes and acquiring competitors means nothing if your unit economics are broken. Rapid expansion on a flawed business model is a guaranteed path to bankruptcy. Instead of letting the regional carrier dissolve, Delta Airlines stepped in. In 2013, Delta provided the financing to pull the company out of bankruptcy, reorganizing it as a wholly owned subsidiary. Delta immediately applied a strategic fix to the fleet, phasing out the toxic 50-seat jets and replacing them with larger 76-seat CRJ-900 aircraft. This schematic shows why those extra 26 seats matter. The larger capacity allows for the inclusion of a highly profitable first-class cabin. Those premium seats solve the airline's margin issues, absorbing the high fuel costs that doomed the 50-seaters. To shut the legacy of the Pinnacle era, management executed a total cultural restart. They moved the corporate headquarters to Minneapolis and permanently rebranded the airline as Endeavor Air. Delta engineered a bespoke regional operator, optimizing its fleet and cost structure specifically for the modern economic climate. Look at this Department of Transportation data. It shows Endeavor Air ranking at the top of the pack for on-time completion and low mishandled baggage rates. The restart worked. The chaos of the Pinnacle era taught management that squeezing labor to save money eventually destroys the operation. They needed a highly structured, mutually beneficial ecosystem. That realization led to the creation of the Delta Career Advancement Program, or CAP, and the Student to Endeavor Pilot, STEP program. These programs solve 2 major problems at once. Delta secures a reliable, high-quality flow of talent to its mainline operations, while Endeavor pilots get a guaranteed, transparent path to career progression. Behind the scenes, robust union representation from the AFA-CWA acts as a stabilizing force, ensuring fair scheduling, strict safety procedures, and a healthy operational culture for the flight attendants. Endeavour Air's journey shows that the era of fragile, independent regional startups has ended. Modern survival now requires deep integration, better aircraft, and a system that finally treats its workforce as an asset rather than a cost.